Here is a dishwasher, and something that's commonly overlooked is cleaning the dishwasher filter that's inside. And it's something that the tech that I had recommended you do once a month. So you can see you just rotate it to the left counterclockwise there. It opens up, you pull the whole thing out. Look how dirty it is. It's filthy. And that's just from a month's use. And that's just regular food and grime building up in the filter, which ultimately will affect the performance of the cleaning of your dishwasher. So pop it out like that, and you're going to want to take some time to clean it. So you turn on the sink, and the filter portion just really pulls right off. It screws right off really quickly. And you want to start rinsing that clean, paying special attention to the screen itself of the filter. You'll want to maybe use a sponge or some mild dish soap, something to get it clean. This one's not too bad because I do it monthly, so I'm really just giving it a pre-rinse here before I get into using a sponge. And we'll just keep doing that for a little bit. And grab the sponge. You can see there's still like some grime that sort of gets caught under the rim of the filter and certain areas. Just give it like a good scrub. And again, this is something that you wouldn't even really realize you do. I just set a reminder in my phone. Once a month it pops up to just clean the filter. It's a couple minute operation here. Just using a little higher pressure here to get some of it out of the little holes of the screen. And the dishwasher that I'm using this on is a Viking. It's a newer model, 2023 model Viking, but they're pretty much all the same in the industry one way or another. And they all basically utilize this type of screen. Then I take the rest of the assembly and just kind of rotate it back and forth to see if anything's hiding in there. But that's also kind of a stainless steel, mesh screen that's trying to capture everything before it even gets to that rest of the filter and such. So I do the same thing here, just scrubbing the mesh out to make sure everything's free and the water can flow back and forth. And then that middle piece, I will also clean that. I'll kind of stick like the sponge in there and rotate it around and just make sure that all the grime is out. You don't have to get like out of control, but I'm going a little deeper on this one, just trying to really make sure that it's clean in there. You get a lot of that like jelly food substance sort of build up, and you also don't want mold growing in here either. That could start to happen as well if you just kind of let things settle, and then you have more of a deeper cleaning you're going to have to do on hand. So as long as you can sort of take care of this on a monthly basis, you really should keep it pretty much under control. So I saw some stuff in there, so I'm just going to take this sponge again and just like a regular Scotch-Brite sponge. Go ahead and give it one last final scrub. Make sure everything's out. I just like jam the sponge kind of like all the way in there and just rotate it around, really make sure everything's clean. Just giving some final rinsing here. That's looking pretty good. So you want to be able to see through it, obviously. So then you take that filter, put it back on, it just kind of clicks right on, really easy. And that's the whole assembly clean and ready to go back in the dishwasher. So let's do that. So now, right where you took it out, it goes right back in. Pretty easy. Sometimes the filter might fall off while you're trying to do that, and you just, just like that, right? So just make sure you click it back on. Either way, it doesn't really matter because the whole piece is going in, but you put it back in there, and then you line up those arrows, and that locks it in place. So they kind of turn. There's 2 arrows on this one, so you're going clockwise there, and then that's it. So it's just lining those arrows up. You don't have to force it. It'll be locked. You could pull up on it to make sure, but that's all there is to it. And if you do this monthly, you'll keep things running smoothly and clean.